Okay, now we all know the love that Anakin and Padme shared. The love that blossomed and led to a beautiful secret wedding between the lovers. But what if Padme had another love interest? During the time of Anakin's training, or more specifically the Clone Wars, the Jedi Council suspected Rush Clovis of treason. They appointed Senator Amidala to spy on him and to find out the truth about his operation. They also appointed Anakin to be her guard. They picked Padme specifically due to her past relationship with Clovis. She would deceive him by making him believe that she wanted to reignite their former relationship. And in doing so, he invited her to join him on Cato Nemunia, where he would finalize his deal with Ladad in secret. Clovis was a well-spoken, handsome gentleman who was also crazy for Padme. He would constantly make moves on her with the hopes that he could swing her into his arms. Now we've all seen the Clone Wars, so we know how the original story plays out, with Anakin being her protection and all that. But today, I want to make a little twist. Padme is a strong, ambitious woman and would never betray Anakin. But what if she did? What if Clovis had won her over in those few episodes they spent together? After all, no matter how strong a person is physically, they can't deny their true feelings. Clovis will constantly make remarks about how he wanted to make a great change to the Republic, with Padme by his side. Padme shared similar feelings about the Republic, and eventually her old feelings for her former lover would slowly start to come back. The problem was, and I'm sure you all guessed it, and that was Anakin. She still loves him. She doesn't want to hurt Anakin's feelings, especially with his past. Growing up as a slave, being separated from his mom at the age of 9, and to add to all of that, losing the person who ultimately took him from his home, the only home he knew, which is none other than Qui-Gon Jinn. Days go by, Clovis would eventually grow frustrated with Padme, because she would not give him a straight answer to whether or not they should try again, but would give signs that she was still interested. She would flirt back, she would bring up conversations about their past relationship, and would even go as far as saying that she regretted some of the decisions that she made while she was with him. One night, Clovis attempted to kiss Padme, and she would kiss back, completely forgetting that Anakin would coincidentally walk in at this exact same moment. Padme, being the peaceful woman that she was, interrupted the awkward silence with, "Annie, this isn't what it looks like." Now, whether or not Anakin believed her couldn't change what he just saw, and being the non-traditional Jedi that Anakin is, Anakin had drawn his lightsaber and ignited it, right as Padme stepped between the two. Clovis would make remarks saying that Anakin can't fight without his Jedi tricks, so Anakin tossed his lightsaber aside and attempted to confront Clovis. Anakin knew he would win a fist fight, so he was eager, and with the built-up rage that he had, we can only imagine what he would have done to Clovis. And what happened next would change the course of the entire Star Wars timeline. Clovis pulled out a blaster he had hidden and aimed it at Anakin. Immediately, Padme stepped between the two and tried talking sense to Clovis, who made the mistake of lowering his blaster, which gave Anakin the perfect opening to rush towards him. He attempted to shoot Anakin, but he used the Force to deflect the bullet inches away from his head. And in a moment of silence, everything suddenly became cold to Padme. As she looked into the eyes of her husband, as she fell to the floor, all that can be heard were the screams of Clovis and Anakin. Using her last dying breath, she looked at Anakin, telling him, "I'm sorry." Having lost the love of his life, Anakin had nothing left to lose but his title. Okay, that's going to be it for part 1, guys. If you guys want to see part 2 to this story, just let me know in the comments, and have a great day.